My poor chickens. It's like 40 degrees and it's been raining here for a week. Everything is a soupy, wet mess. And it's supposed to keep raining for another 2 weeks. The 2-week forecast has rain on every day. Hey everybody, it's Liz at Northern Belle Farms. So, chillio. My daughter forgot some stuff at home. I need to bring it to her school, which is always fun because then I have to load up 4 tiny children between the ages of, oh well, Freya just turned 4, so a 4-year-old, a 3-year-old, and then 2 9-months-old. So that way we can go 15 minutes up the road to the school to drop something off for 2 seconds and then come back. So I gotta do that, and then we will do a garden walk. I'm doing my hair. I gotta upload some stuff to the Etsy store today, and then I'm going to make a new video for my Facebook page for my new follower people, for local people. So I'm gonna do all that. It's cold, huh, Freya? Get in there and I'll buckle you up, okay? But I gotta feed these cats before they go nuts. And I will walk you guys around the garden when we get back because it's doing pretty well. And things are starting to grow pretty good. Even though it is kind of chilly, like this morning it's freezing. And then in a couple, it's supposed to warm up to 50s and 60s. And then it'll be freezing again for the next couple days. Here is our 2 meat birds that someone gave us. Oh. It looks like one has a big comb and the other one doesn't, so I'm assuming this one's a male and that one's a female. Not that it really matters, but here's the baby chicks. Oh, baby chicks. They're getting bigger. And the nasty cats who need to eat. So I'm thinking of this bed was one of the raised beds that we built for over here, but we took it out when we put the divider piece in the middle right here, this fence, so that this back half could be for meat birds. Well, we took the raised bed that we built out and we set it here, and I was thinking if I put some 2x4s on the corners and then get 2 pieces of roofing, I can make them like a small little A-frame that's opened on the ends so that they can go in there and lay their eggs, because for some reason they're not loving their little coop over there. They only lay eggs in there every now and then, and most of the time it's just on the ground. I mean, maybe that's a duck thing and they really just like to have them on the ground, but they were laying them in there for a really long time and then they just decided they didn't want to do that anymore. So I figured maybe I could throw some pine shavings in the bed and make it nice and fluffy, and we'll see. Maybe they'll like it. If not, we're supposed to get some new ducks in May, so maybe the new ducks will like it. I'm going to put them in here where we're going to put the meat birds so that they can get used to each other when they're a little bit bigger, because we do have a hawk problem, and I'm not going to put tiny baby ducks right there with the hawks flying around, because hawks have come down and taken off little baby birds before, so that's not happening. So I had made a video of at night in the greenhouse I was doing after work one night. I was doing seed starts of eggplants and peppers and tomatoes, and I did a whole video on showing what varieties we were growing this year, and something happened to a part of the video and ended up making the whole video scrap. So, and it wasn't until editing that had happened. So we lost that video, and that's what I was planning on uploading a few days ago. And then I had made 2 days ago, I made another video that was going to be called I'm Tired, because I'm tired, but I'm not going to post that one either because it just, I guess, I mean, it's like, it's real. It's how everyone probably feels at some point, and a lot of people could probably relate, but I'm tired with the multiple jobs, the taking care of the homestead, everyone in my family, and me feeling responsible for them. So, but let's take a walk in the garden, and hopefully I will upload this one later. So here's a look at the garden. Farm stand is doing awesome. I've been leaving stuff out there for a contact list. That way if people want to Venmo me, they can Venmo me and then pick up whatever their order is on the stand. And people have been really liking that. So that's been doing good. We have our plant starts are looking good. They have to go in the ground soon. Like our collards and all the rest of the brassicas are ready to go in. Our celery. There's some purple kale over there. I got pansies to go into the flower garden. A bunch of herbs up there that need to go over in the flower garden. But it is, like, I'm kind of terrified to walk in here now. All of our lettuce needs to be planted. It's getting ready to go in. I just need it to stop raining for a few days. It's been raining for almost 2 weeks. It will be about 2 weeks by the time it's supposed to end. It's supposed to start raining tomorrow and then rain the next day. And then I think Saturday we have a partial chance for rain instead of the 70-80%. But it is very soggy and slippery in here right now. I have noticed some of the beets coming up, so hopefully they don't drown now. I came in here, I gotta get some of these carrots for the bunnies. These that I pulled the other day when I thought there was going to be a market that got canceled because of the rain. So I ended up pulling a bunch of stuff and then found out that it was canceled later on. But I'm almost all done with pulling the carrots. We're going to start a second round. I wish there was enough space to succession plant, but there's not, so we'll just have a second round. I have to broad fork the area and add some compost on top. I still haven't thinned those small beds over here at the end. Broccoli rabe Mizuna, I don't think I'll have to because it's so skinny. I think it'll do okay. Swiss chard, looks like there's not very much in there, so I don't think I'll have to do that either. But I'm pretty sure this is Tatso, and that will need to be thinned, along with probably the broccoli rabe will probably need to be thinned. I have to pull out all this old broccoli. I've been picking the leaves off and feeding them to the bunnies, but I have to pull it all out, so I'll have some more spots for the new lettuce to go in. I'm thinking I have this spot over here for some cabbage, and I was going to put the Swiss chard here, but I had sprinkled the last bit of the Swiss chard seeds over there. And since they don't need to be thinned, I'm thinking about just planting these over there since there's really not that much. And then on the far bed where the peppers were right next to the greenhouse, I'm going to do potatoes, and then I was planning where this cardboard is in between here doing potatoes, but I'm not coming up with enough rabbit bedding yet, and the potatoes should probably be here in a couple weeks since I ordered them, and I think they said middle of February, so they should be shipping soon. And I'm gonna plant them probably beginning of March, maybe second week of March. So, but do you see this beautiful flower coming on here? It looks like this is the carrot flower plants. They're pretty big. They're like 2.5 feet tall. They're gonna be really pretty. I can't wait to use them in bouquets. I'm very excited. We have some lettuce coming up in here. There's some other carrot flower plants in here that somehow probably I broadcasted them, and they went in the box too. So, oh, I just sunk in. My foot just sunk into. Oh, not good, not good. Radishes I have to thin, and I have to pick those kalettes soon. Some of them look like they're pretty much doing what they're gonna do, and that's it. So they grew well. I don't know, I guess I just wish there was more, because it seems like I'll have to pick them all and use them all to make anything out of them, but we'll see. Maybe it's just supposed to be like a garnish or add-on. Lettuce is coming up and doing awesome. It's getting bigger all the time. Every time I look at it, it looks better. Tatso's good, and the kale's still lagging behind, but it's coming up, so hopefully soon. The sweet pea shoots are doing good. And then there's more pea shoots down there on all those fences. And the garlic's doing well as usual. Doesn't really do anything though, so. And then, yeah, I gotta thin these radishes. And it looks like I left seeds out here that are sprouting. So, I guess that is what it is. Have some more radishes. There we go. Planted those. Okay. Everything looks well. I gotta go in and see how Pazel and Freya are doing. Check on the babies. I need to be able to get down there because that's where the collards go. Is those dozen plants down there. But that's the bottom down there is where the water collects. So I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be wet for like a week down there. The further down towards the road you get, that's where the water collects off the side of the driveway. So the further up towards the house you get, the drier it is, obviously. But that's it for the garden. Not really much new. Everything's still growing good though. Haven't finished my trellis here yet either, fixing it. I need a couple good days home. Today's my first day off in a week. I worked 5 or 6 days in a row. So today's my day off. Saturday we're going to the zoo. Sunday we're having a combined birthday for all 3 little girls, Freya, Pazel, and Valerie. It'll be Freya turned 4. Pazel's turning 3 on the 23rd, and Valerie's turning 1 March 6th, I think. There's baby bunnies too, and I will get to those as soon as it warms up a little bit. It's only 40 degrees out. My hands are freezing, so I don't really want to go in there and touch little naked bunnies because they don't have their fur yet. But on our next video, I'll show you the new baby bunnies. They were born on Valentine's Day, and I'm gonna go and make my cups. There's some cups on the Etsy store. I thought it'd be really cool to make like these custom cool cups, like, I don't know, that you don't see everywhere else and that are a little different. But everyone that's been ordering the custom orders wants the same plain ones that everybody has, you know, with like their initials on them, or just the ones that everybody sells. People are pretty predictable. Don't conform, people. Be transformed. Catch you on the next one, guys.